Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Everything Bears, where we talk about everything Bears. New episode of 1920 dropped tonight. Some other things happening with some of our rivals, which we'll get into shortly. But until then, give me that intro.
Everything Bears show, yo. Bear down, bear down, bear down, bear down, bear down, yo. Everything Bears show, bear down, bear down, bear down, bear down, bear down, yo. First down, first down, first down, touchdown. Everything between the walls, oh now. Bow down to the ground, Lakeshore, downtown, sister throne of the north, up high, come down, find out, intercepted, locked down, found out, knocked down, nine down, in the state, touchdown, plow. First down, first down, first down, touchdown. Everything between the walls, oh now. Bow down to the ground, Lakeshore, downtown, sister throne of the north, up high, come down, find out, intercepted, locked down, found out, knocked down, nine round, in the state, touchdown, plow.
What's up, Bears fans? Welcome back to the Everything Bears Show. Your home for everything Bears. And do you have any Bears? Do you have any Bears? 1920 football
We have
drive.
some Bears. We have some Bears.
Is there Bear stuff? There's Bear stuff. Okay, yeah, there's Bear stuff. Woo! 1920 football drive premiered tonight, and hopefully everybody got a chance to watch it. But we're gonna repump it a little bit, not too crazy. But first, as Wedge alluded to, Wedge, take it away.
So it turns out that the Packers don't just choke on the field, but they choke off the field as well.
Oh, too soon, Wedge.
Too
soon.
First of all, I don't mean to make light of domestic violence, but it seems that one of our rival running backs to the team to the north got himself in a little bit of hot water over the weekend. So,
A little bit.
yeah.
You know, to the tune of like 5 felonies.
Yeah, it's not good. So it's not stacking up quite right here. So what? Suffocation and strangulation, domestic abuse, threatening a victim, and a couple more sprinkled in for good measure. So we'll see.
You know, and it's unfortunate too because it's not like he's like their third string running back. I believe I called him a stalwart to their offense last episode, and now your stalwart had to turn himself into the county jail. Woof. Bet not a good look.
Yeah.
Jay Grizz, what's up? Good evening. Yes, we are live. This is like an impromptu off night for us, but we're doing it.
Off the cuff, baby.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, man. Obviously, it's got to play out to the courts, and we'll see. But, you know, I trying to remember what Ray Rice got. I imagine it's kind of along the lines of something like that. Does he start off on the commissioner exempt list? I'm not sure. I'm sure there's a couple other players that have set the precedence for this, but he might be looking at significant lost time. It looks like you're asking old AI here what's going down. So if you have that pulled up, man, go ahead, take it away.
Ooh. So don't know how correct this was, how accurate, but let's see. Ray Rice's initially received a 2-game suspension. 2 games in 2014 after an incident involving blah, 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 blah. After video footage of the incident became public. However, the NFL and the Baltimore Ravens reacted much more harshly. The Ravens terminated his contract.
Wow.
And the NFL suspended him indefinitely.
Interesting. I think that has come a long way since then. Like, I don't think if he ends up getting convicted or however it plays out, he's going to miss some games for sure. The question is if he gets convicted, he's not going to be able to play with that team because A, they're going to cut him right away, and B, you might be looking at, some jail time. We'll see.
Yeah. And then I wonder too, because courts can take a long time to conclude and to get the conviction, but in the meantime, you can't have him on the field. Those optics are terrible.
Yeah. I don't even think the Dallas Cowboys would settle for something like that. I mean, they did with Hardy, I guess, to a certain degree, didn't they? But I don't know.
Yeah, let's see. It says that it also adds that the case has become a major turning point for how the NFL publicly handles domestic violence policies and player conduct. So I would assume he's done.
Yeah.
I could be overreacting, but I think he's done. That's it. No coming back from that one.
Something outside of like the person who's filing the charges gets torn down somehow, that this was a publicity stunt or a cash grab or something extreme like that. Yeah, this is going to have major ramifications for that team up north. And, hopefully the victim in this is okay. That's the important thing here, right?
Right.
Of a serious situation. But as it pertains to the Bears and the rest of the division, if he's not on that team, like you said before, that changes their offensive complexion completely.
Yeah.
It's a different offense without him in there.
I mean, I do want to make it abundantly clear that I'll echo the thoughts of our past great president, Joe Biden, that domestic violence is one of these issues. As Americans, we need to keep punching at it and punching at it and punching at it and keep punching it. It's unacceptable. We can't have it.
It's true.
And so, it really sucks, but see you later, Josh Jacobs. See you later.
Yeah, it's not going to be looking good, man.
So, Barelissimo, what's up? He says, so the really, really wanted the right rhino. I mean, we're going to check it out. We haven't seen it. Hopefully you guys all watched it. Did you guys watch it? This is going to be a bit redundant, but at least you get to watch it again.
And then we get to comment on it. So I just brought something up real quick here. So it seems like in the NFL, minimum suspension standard since 2014 includes a baseline 6-game suspension for first offense. Second offense typically results in banishment from the league, with a possible reinstatement after 1 year. If there's no criminal conviction is required for them to kind of for those to stick, which is interesting. Even if the charges are dropped, no arrest occurs, or the case does not result in a conviction, the league investigation is independent of law enforcement. So, interesting.
Yeah, you got to forgive me, Barelissimo and chat. I read things like very literal. If it was DA, I hate to be a grammar police, but Barelissimo, you have to put periods after the D and the A. All right. I went to Catholic school my whole life. I'm highly educated. So if I see DA, just go, duh. Not DA. All right, let's see. Also, FGB, FGB. And then he says, did I mention FGB?
Quite.
So, yeah. Wow. Yeah, so they're going to hit him with the sink.
Yeah, it's with the precedents being there, it's going to be something. If Micah Parsons doesn't start off the season on the roster, Josh Jacobs could possibly be gone. Those first 6 games all of a sudden become a lot tougher no matter who they're playing, right?
Yeah. Again, that at their offense runs through him.
Yeah.
Because when he's getting off, now all of a sudden play action works. But if he ain't on the field, who's their next running back in line?
Marshawn Lloyd, who's been hurt a ton. So we'll see. I'll be curious to see how the depth shakes out and what this thing looks like. Listen, it's May, so we have no idea. We won't know probably until it's closer to kickoff.
Yeah. He says also, I have a first-in-law. I wasn't aware my grammar was being graded. I'm just kidding. It's not. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we won't find out till later. But I don't know. I'd say it's safe to assume that the NFL's going to be like, yeah, sorry. At this point, we kind of really don't care what's going on with the court proceedings. You're done.
Yeah, he also had something that popped up in Vegas as well. I don't think he was convicted of anything, but
Oh, so
I
he's
don't
a
remember.
subsequent offender.
Yeah, it could be. So, yeah, for the life of me, I don't remember if it was a domestic or if it was like a possession or something like that. But yeah,
Oh man, for you guys in the Discord, if you're not in the Discord, the link's down below. Join the Discord because like last night I'm sitting on the sofa and I'm running through my Bears content that I'll do before bed, and I saw Kyle Long also did a pick'ems, and I'm like, oh crap, I need to watch this. And he picked him how I picked him, not exactly, but he did finish with a
Okay.
13-4 record, like I did. He's got the Bears going 13-4, and he has us sweeping the Lions, and I also have us sweeping the Lions. Jay Grizz says here, he said this a couple shows ago, but he's predicting the Bears to sweep the Packers and the Vikes and split with the Lions, with the Bears winning the division again. See, I have us splitting with Green Bay, but sweeping the Lions because I just think Ben Johnson's not going to allow it. Oh my God, barely. Simo's like, I'm just kidding. I didn't graduate high school. I did just. You did that just to hurt my grammar eyes. Did you hear me stutter? I'm like, my eyes. Well, good job, you got me. Just my bold early preseason prediction.
yeah, it looks like Jacobs also had a DUI arrest in 2021 in Vegas. So, but yeah,
Oh, okay. In 21.
yeah, yep.
So Bearlissimo's like reading between the lines here when I said running through my Bears content before bed. No, I literally just consume Bears information and then fall asleep. I think it gives me superpowers. I told you. Duh, not DA. Bears 19 look at Bearlissimo's on this one. 19-0. It's no joke.
Knocking the
Big
72
Mike.
Dolphins off, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. And Big Mike says, "Yeah, we're sweeping the division."
All right.
That'd be freaking sick.
Well, we talked about it, man. If they come in and they sweep the division, now we're probably talking number one seed.
Yes.
Path to the Super Bowl comes through Soldiers Field.
Yep.
See how it goes, man.
Man, that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I get all warm and fuzzy, and then OTA start tomorrow, boys.
Yeah. So join us tomorrow night. We'll report anything we can get our hands on for tomorrow.
That's
See
right.
how it goes.
And also, too, a little inside info. We're looking at bringing on guests, boys.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have some guests coming up in the next few weeks. Good guests.
Yeah.
Bearlissimo, you're on the list, but you're Mr. Bashful. But we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna welcome you in with warm, loving bear arms and we're gonna make everything okay, Barlissimo. Everything's gonna be okay.
Ah, yes.
Uh,
We even, to tease one of our guests, we have somebody who is going to help us break down the 13 personnel package.
that
X's and
episode's
O's
gonna
guy. Can't
be, yeah,
wait.
yeah. It's gonna be great. It could. No, I don't want to say that on the air. Like, can we book him as soon as tomorrow?
I don't want to put that type of pressure on him, but I see Adam. What's up, buddy?
But yeah, fucking Kyler Gordon. We talked about this on, was it Sunday's show?
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be an issue. It could not be an issue. I know it's May, and I'm definitely trying to keep myself, settle down, Ezra. Settle down. But the fact that it's him with the soft tissue again, like
yeah.
I'm sorry that I can't help but to wave. These red flags are going off in my mind of like, dude, not again. We can't have this again. A whole nother fucking season. He missed 14 games last season. 14, man.
Yeah.
So
Unexcusable. It's him and Jalen Johnson can't even stand on the sidelines because Jalen won't even be there. So we'll see. Guess what, guys? Unfortunately, your demeanor, your availability might end up costing you a future with this team. I hate to say it so bluntly, but at this point, if Kyler can't stay healthy, they'll break him off. If Jalen doesn't return to form to where he was or step up and be a good veteran presence for this team, they'll break him off, and then we'll move forward.
yeah. That's a good question coming up. But AC Adam, bear down. AC Adam, what's up? I saw you in the chat at the premiere of the 1920 football drive. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Jay Grizz, do you think Stevenson can play the nickel slot?
I think they'll prefer to put Malik there. They've been working him out, so I think he would be the number one option unless for some reason he just starts going off on the outside corner. I don't know if Stevenson's got himself out of the doghouse from last year. That's going to be a storyline, and that I can't wait to see how that plays out. And if not, and he's still in the doghouse, we might see the guy from Buffalo taking over the nickel slot.
Yeah, huh? It just my initial reaction to Tyreek Stevenson playing the slot position. I don't think he's twitchy enough. Like, 'cause you got to be like real twitchy to play there. And although I like his cornerback play, but I guess on the outside, because he is sticky, he's handsy, he's physical, but that twitchiness that you need there, I don't see him having it to be there. But you just never know.
It would be interesting, wouldn't it, having a big body up along the line of scrimmage that can blitz, that can set an edge? Because Stevenson's not afraid to get his nose dirty, that's for sure.
No doubt, yeah. He's very eager to tackle. He's a eager tackler.
He's a willing participant when it comes to tackling.
Yeah, and I do love that about his game. It's the only reason I suggest Stevenson and not Muhammad is because Muhammad has never played the nickel corner before. Yeah, true that. But also didn't either did Kyler.
Kyler was a safety in Washington, I'm pretty sure. And
an outside corner. I didn't think he had ever played the nickel. That was kind of one of those things that Eberflus kind of
the Flus did something right.
Yeah, saw in his game and then did it, and then he took to it like a fish to water. As we saw, kid was really productive. He's really good in the nickel, but and then now Dennis Allen was just like, whoa, like I see so much we could do with him. Wah, wah, wah. 14 games.
Yeah.
I
think that might have been from the Malik comment. Yeah.
So Barlissimo, Jalen Johnson, Kyler Gordon, Tyreek Stevenson, extend, retain, cut, go. Put it Jalen as a Johnson. Poll. I can put it as a poll. Let's do that. Let's see. Um,
So my initial right now, from what I'm seeing, Jalen Johnson cut, Kyler Gordon cut, Tyreek Stevenson. It's got to show me something this year. Extend on a prove it deal. Like if you could sign him for what Nashawn Wright signed for the Jets after this year for another prove it season, assuming that he performs this year, go from there. But that's my 2 cents.
you know what? The poll won't let me quite have it. There's too many variables in this. But this is kind of like, what's it called? Marry 'em, fuck 'em, kill 'em.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Go.
So, wow. So, I'm cutting Jalen Johnson. I'm retaining Kyler Gordon. I'm extending Tyreek Stevenson.
Okay.
I'll keep it up.
Mhm.
What are you doing, Wedge? Huh? What are you doing?
Oh, so okay. Cut Jalen Johnson if he performs like he did last year. Retain Kyler Gordon, assuming he plays more than 3 games this year. Extend Tyreek Stevenson if he's the Tyreek Stevenson of the year before last. So
Look, I'm going to skip ahead. If it's an option, I'm not retaining any of them.
yeah, kill.
It could be an option.
Yeah.
Like, that is a very real thing with those 3 players.
I think Kyler's still going to be owed a little bit of money, but Jalen Johnson is not. So if he performs like he did last year or is missing time, I just, for some reason, his personality maybe doesn't seem to fit with the new regime. So I don't see him being long term for the Bears. He doesn't seem to have that cultural mold that they're looking for.
No, I mean, I think a huge indicator is just never coming to voluntaries.
Yeah.
I mean, that is more than just getting reps. That shows the coach's leadership. You want to be there. You know, when you don't show up, it's like, oh, he doesn't want to be here. Okay. So then we'll spend more time with these guys then. And yeah, let Jalen not perform well this year. You're out of here, homie.
Yeah. Nope.
And don't forget about Terrell Smith, man. I am so hopeful that Terrell Smith comes back in the form that he was before he got hurt, because again, he was going at Tyreek Stevenson's job.
Yeah.
As the number 2 corner. So it's going to be an interesting cornerback position battle this offseason. Out with the old, in with the new. Got to keep my money for 18. That's
Listen,
right, Romy.
All the streaming services will be more than enough money for our beloved 18. So I'm not worried about that.
Dude, did you guys see this? Go ahead, Wedge. I'm going to pull this up because it's one of the stupidest tweets I've ever seen. I'm going to put it up because I'm going back and forth with this guy all yesterday. But go ahead. I'll pull it up.
Yeah, so the NFL has already pretty much tipped their hat that they're going to extend the international games. And with that being extended to where every team has to play an international game, the theory behind that is that they're going to sell that whole international slate as a streaming package. So if you want to watch these international games, you'll have to have yet another package. Or they might sell it for big money to like an Amazon or one of their existing partners. And as this keeps becoming the trend, the projections for the salary cap here are just, they're supposed to double within like 7 to 8 years, which is crazy to think. You got it?
I got it pulled up, but I was going to let you finish. I don't want to interrupt
I'm
you.
done, man.
You got it. All right.
Yeah.
So here we go. Look at and I know this guy's probably obviously some sort of troll, but it worked on me. So first round mock, and stop me if you guys are on Twitter and already saw this guy. I had retweeted him with my own comment as well, but here he says, this guy, I thought he was Don Burr. This sounds like Don Burr talking, but he says, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. Right. That's much better. All right. Caleb Williams isn't getting a contract extension from the Bears for 2 reasons. Number 1, Bears ownership has no history of breaking the bank for quarterbacks they have drafted in the first round, dating back to Jim McMahon. The business model with their most recent first-round selections, Mitch Trubisky and Justin Fields, was just playing them on their rookie deals. Okay. Now, reason number 2. This is going to be the one that's going to infuriate everybody. Oh, that's right, Bearlissimo, you did. I love that. That gif you shared with that. He was like, I want attention. All right. But number 2, there's no need to break the bank for a quarterback like Williams, who has an NFL career completion percentage of 60.3. Quarterbacks with that level of accuracy are easy to find through the draft or free agency for minimal investment. For example, Tyrod Taylor had a completion percentage of 59.7 last season. He signed a 1-year deal with the Packers for $2.8 million. Joe Flacco had a 60.3 completion percentage last season. He signed a 1-year deal with the Bengals for $6 million. That's the fair market value for that level of accuracy. Williams' accuracy is also on a downward trend. He went from 62.5 in 24 to 58.1 during the regular season to 52.2. Oh, in the 25 playoffs. Quarterbacks in that accuracy range are a dime a dozen. Better yet, they could just turn things over to Tyson Bagent as a bridge quarterback who has a career completion percentage of 66.4. Bagent was an undrafted free agent out of the Division II Shepherd University, and he is currently on a 2-year contract for $10 million. So this fucking moron, this is the laziest take you can possibly have because one of the comments I put on his post was, you're not factoring in adjusted completion percentage. And then he's like, oh yeah, adjusted completion percentage is for people, for losers making excuses for bad quarterback play. And I'm like, no, it's a actual real fucking metric that people much smarter than you and I use, i.e. Ben Johnson. So no, apparently it is an important fucking thing, metric, if you will. And you're just a fucking dumbass.
I mean, right from the get-go, he disqualifies himself. The Bears have shown no history in breaking the bank for a quarterback. Well, that's because we never had one.
So bingo, and then right, but because you're right. In the same breath that he says that, the very next sentence he uses the words Mitch Trubisky and Justin Fields. You fucking moron.
You just went further in discrediting yourself there, pal. It just why?
I think he later says this, Bearlissimo. I'll see. I'll just go through here real quick. In the 90s, the World League of American Football was really well attended in Europe. Is this that European Football League that was happening for a while? I was into that shit in the 90s. I liked the helmets on the team called the Galaxy.
Yeah, the Frankfurt Galaxy.
Yeah, and that was my favorite team because of their uniforms. But I did see that in that league there were NFL players in there. Not active, but maybe they were on a down trajectory or maybe they were wanting to get back into the league. That was really exciting. I like that. Number Wang. Now show my reply. Okay. Let's see. Was it in the hold on, that might have been off of my. So then, right, I replied, this is extremely lazy of a take. His adjusted completion percentage after you factor in that the Bears were second in drop passes, plus his throwaways, comes to 67.4. And I said, I think you're Don Burr and just hate Caleb and the Bears. But then down in the replies, no, wait, where are they? Because Bearlissimo, China.
I did see this, yes.
I love it. Thank you for that, Bearlissimo. But then this right here, Jay Cutler got paid really well.
Mm-hmm.
And how did that pan out, right? Unbelievable. Vince, what's up, brother? Uh-oh. Where did his comment go? There you go. The new season is loading up. Yes, sir. Oh, I saw you at the premiere, too. You were hanging out at the Bears 1920 Football Drive premiere?
Vince, man, just come full circle, buddy. Just drop the Go Pack Go. Come over to the blue and orange side where your friends are at. Just make the leap, brother.
Just make the leap. It's only one state away.
Yeah.
And what are your thoughts on Josh Jacobs' situation? I'm dying to know.
Yeah. Nervous? Not worried? Scale of 1 to 10. Where are you at? 1, nothing's going to happen. 10, your team's screwed without him.
Yeah. How bad is that to hurt your offense to not have him? What do you say? WLAF was where Kurt Warner cut his teeth before going to the Rams. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It was in your quoted. Yep. Romy, looks like the Packers running back might be going to jail for beating women. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Yep.
We always get plenty mad at women, but you just can't put hands on them.
Mm-hmm.
He did the thing again. Have you guys found your replacement running back 1 for Jacobs yet?
Like we said at the top of the show, Vinny, not only did the Packers choke on the field, now they're choking off of it, man. Not a good look, brother.
This was Bearlissimo. When this happened, I lost my shit. Because, remember, he had to come in for Rex, I think, because Rex was injured. Kyle Orton went 8-1.
Yeah.
And he fucking was dominating. And then Rex comes back and whoop, right back in. Kyle Orton, sit down. And then we got rid of him. Traded him for the Cutler thing. And I was like, are we stupid? Yes. Yes, we are. Yeah, that one blew my mind. That move blew my mind. But it's all water under the bridge now. Let's see. Bearlissimo played with Bradley Van Pelt, Norm Van Pelt's son, who was back up to Jake Plummer when Cutler got drafted to the Broncos. He told me what an asshole Cutler was. Yeah, I think in inner circles they all knew that. It took fans a little while to see him, but what a arrogant, pompous, doesn't give a shit guy. Too laid back for football. I like the laid back demeanor, but not from my quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay? I want you to give a shit when you throw 5 interceptions in a game.
I think him and Rodgers was pretty close back in the day, so that tells you everything you need to know.
Oh, were they?
What type of guy he was. Yeah.
Oh,
it wasn't
okay.
very well known, but where I was working, I would see Aaron Rodgers all the time, and he would send packages to Jay Cutler down at Bears headquarters. So.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Vince says he thinks Josh Jacobs was falsely accused, and we'll see what happens. Okay. That could be a thing.
Yep,
that can be a thing. That is a thing. It would be foolish to think that women don't just be saying shit to get a dude in trouble. Well, hopefully there was no Ring doorbells nearby. There it is right there. That TMZ footage will be up soon.
Yep.
Marshawn Lloyd is ready this season, though. Can he stay
For
healthy?
now. Yeah, exactly.
Good luck with that. Bearlissimo. Cutler thought he didn't need to learn anything. Yep. How many OCs did we go through with him? Right? He got a lot of OCs fired. Jay Cutler was going through offensive coordinators like Josh Jacobs goes through. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs had been charged with felony strangulation. 5, actually. I think it was 5 charges
Yeah.
were drawn up against the guy. It's a bad look.
Yeah. So he's got battery, criminal damage to property, disorderly conduct, domestic abuse, strangulation and suffocation, and intimidation of a victim.
Ooh, that's
So,
6.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But the strangulation and suffocation, it says, is the only felony charge,
Oh,
which is kind of interesting.
it is, because I
I
thought
would
any
think battery
domestic
would be too.
Yeah, I thought any domestic anything was felony.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, you just gotta watch it, kiddo. You gotta watch your temper. Sometimes it's just better to get your car keys, go out to the car, start it up, and get the hell out of there. Right? You know?
Go over to the locker room and lift some weights, right?
That's right. You know? Ooh, yeah. That's a real thing.
Mm.
Josh Jacobs, hand in hand with CTE. Could happen, man. Those guys, they bang their brains around for a living. It comes with anger issues later down the road. Believe me. Let's see, Jay Grizz. That's a whole lot of stretching of the truth if they're just false allegations. Yeah, that many charges. If it was just one, oh, he choked me. Like, okay. But he was threatened a witness.
Yeah. I mean,
he destroyed somebody's property. I mean, this sounded like this was a whole event.
Mm-hmm. So let's try to paint the picture from the charges, huh? So it looks like we're good at this. I mean, we painted the picture for Zaw Frazier, right? All right, so let's start with criminal damage to property. He kicked down this chick's door, right?
Yeah.
Busted that shit down. Then he comes in and pushes her down for the battery charge,
okay.
Right? And then, that wraps up with the disorderly conduct because he's probably yelling at her and all that. Yeah. And then he gets really pissed and then just gives her, the Luther Burden chokehold,
yes.
The forced choke.
Forced choke.
And then he says, if you tell anybody, I'll effing kill you.
Well, because she probably had her girlfriend over.
Right.
Because she knows they're fighting. And so he turned to the girlfriend and was like, you say something, you're next.
You see, I've been watching too many of these crime shows, man. I don't even need to see the crime scene. I already know what happened.
You already see it. You see it unfolding.
Mm-hmm.
TBIs very often affect frontal lobe and violence in men. It's a common phenomenon. Yep. It's sad if he does have CTE for him and the family. Yeah, absolutely. It's and it's deteriorating too, It's not like it just stops. It progresses. It progressively gets worse, which is
they contributed Aaron Hernandez's behavior to CTE from all the concussions and all that stuff.
Slimbo, good evening. Thanks for joining us. Jacobs will probably get a 4-game suspension. Yeah, I don't know.
After that Ray scenario.
Yeah, that's best case scenario with that whole Ray Rice thing that had happened. They're gonna tighten up on that. We haven't heard like a good domestic violence case in the NFL since then.
Knock on wood, right?
Yeah. This will probably be the next. This will be the next big one, and God forbid this is caught on some kind of camera. God forbid.
Because not only is he gonna face repercussions from the league, but then the optics, like you were saying before, look so bad. The team's gonna be forced to do something. Whether they suspend him internally, terminate his contract for detrimental conduct, or whatever the case may be.
Yep. Slimbo thinks he could probably maybe just go ahead and pay a little severance package and then cop out to the smallest charges. That's usually, if he's got a good lawyer and nothing's caught on tape, he could probably make that deal happen.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Romy's like, he's getting locked up. Where's the Law and Order noise?
Dun, dun. Yeah. Gotta
Dave
go
Duerson had
go.
issues with traumatic brain injury and CTE. With domestic abuse, he shot himself in the heart because he knew his brain needed to be studied.
Didn't Junior Seau do the same thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's sad.
I don't know. We'll see.
Super sad. Super sad. Our modern day gladiators. AC Adams says, damn.
1 year suspension.
1 year suspension. Spirit, good evening. Thanks for joining us. Matt Suey should be Hall of Fame.
Of 2026. Is he still eligible? I think Steve McNair.
Steve McNair as well. I thought somebody murdered him.
Yeah, he did get murdered. There's like a whole Netflix documentary on it too.
Sad. Sad that our gladiators go down like that after giving up they're basically sacrificing their bodies for our enjoyment. For buku dollars. You would think medical science would make such, strides in treating that kind of stuff by now. It's been going on for thousands of years.
Yeah, medical science, what medical science is lacking behind, the NFL is trying to combat with helmet technology. So kudos for them for actually acknowledging that this is an issue and that they're doing something about it.
And trying, right.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. My bad, fellas. I digress. You guys are correct. Oh, about the McNair thing.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good, baby. I'm on this show saying dumb shit all the time. Or wrong shit, not dumb shit. I'm wrong a lot. Yeah, like the no more Pop Warner football. Did they stop it or no?
No. Come on now. I have a buddy of mine that says if you want to take concussions out of the game, remove helmets because then people won't lead with their heads.
Wow.
They'll just be getting knocked out by shoulder pads instead.
Oh, my God.
But, yeah.
Like, how many concussions? I don't watch much rugby, but how often are those guys getting concussed on the regular?
I wouldn't think so because those collisions aren't quite as violent as what NFL ones would be.
Yeah.
The natural instinct, if you're going body to body, is not to just keep going.
Right.
You're pulling up at the end. Yeah.
Right. Bearlissimo, help us out. Rugby happens over across the pond, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
How often are guys getting concussed in rugby, Bearlissimo? I would probably say fewer than the NFL because of what Wedge just said. That was a perfect point. You have 0 pads on. And so when you're coming in full steam, you're going to you're going to let up a little bit and then make contact because you don't want to break a bone or knock your head off.
Knock yourself out. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Mm-hmm. The inadvertent, flying limb, which you could get anywhere. So,
boys, should we dig into this video? Wedge and I still haven't seen this thing.
Yeah, I got home late from work, so I literally caught like the last 2 minutes.
Let's go. We're going to be talking throughout, so forgive us. We have to do this for copyright issues. Okay, we have to be careful. We're going to put it nice and small like that. Hopefully everybody can see it. Turn your phones to the side if you're on a phone. But we're going to be pausing periodically. And then we'll keep taking your comments as well, so don't be scared to add or chime in during the video because then it'll give us a reason to pause the video and make this video transformative and perfectly allowable by the YouTube community guidelines.
Right.
As for saying contact is less, that's crap. Rugby is extremely physical. The ball is essentially in play for most of the match. You should watch 2 minutes of rugby's biggest hits. I will do this after the show. That'll be like my go to sleep video. Just men, just full speed, just boom, with no pads on. What a violent ballet. I love it. Oh, my primal DNA's activated. All right. Here we go. Let's check it out. This is I wish the Bears would do this more often. It gives Bears fans an inside peek at what goes on in the building during these, draft day preparations, if you will. I love 1920 Football Drive. So thank you, Chicago Bears, for doing this and sharing it with all us Bears fans. We love it. Keep them coming.
2026 NFL Draft is officially open.
Oh, bam. Wait a minute.
Bam.
Logan. Hey, Sam. Hey, Xavier.
Oh, I love
hey,
that.
Malik. Keyshawn. Hey, Jordan. You ready?
I love that footage right there. Did you see that? Our boy Ben Johnson was like, bam! He hits the table and he looks over at DA. Feed him in, DA. Feed him in. He's pumped. Matt, what's up? Thanks for joining, man. Thank you for stopping in. We're
Welcome,
digging in
Matt.
here.
Welcome.
You come back to the Midwest?
Oh, let me know, fellas. Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Let me know. I can adjust some settings.
It was quite early, but you got it going pretty good right now. So,
All right. Noah, what's up? Oh, wait, no. Noah, what's up? Noah, thanks for stopping in. Matt, do you guys think the Bears got better than last year? Faster.
yes,
Don't
I think
know if,
I think they did get better, but to be determined.
to be determined with the better, but I will say faster. Can faster translate to better? We will see. This is transformative content under the DMCA safe harbors at 17 USC.512 code section 12 paragraph B.
Is that the white rhino on screen right now? Yeah, Georgia Tech in the background.
Sure is.
Well, all right. Dude looks freaking huge there.
Thank you, Bearlissimo, for the making sure that we're staying within community guidelines.
Mm-hmm.
Noah spending time with the fiance, the
newly
Steelers fan.
The newly converted Bears fan.
Yes. Congratulations.
Got to learn her up a little bit.
But again, two guys chat in the chat. Let me know about volumes. I'll adjust as needed.
We're looking for high-level competitors, guys that if you took football away from them, they really don't know what to do with themselves.
So if you can use this draft, hit a couple of those spots, one of those spots, I think that's a win.
I'm excited to be a part of it and a part of that momentum. And this is the best team I could
Maybe
have
a
got.
little bit louder. Is
Okay, maybe just a little bit louder.
yeah.
All right. And did you hear that rookie right there? He said it. He said the thing that I said. The Bears are now that team when you're a young kid coming out of college and you declared for the draft and it's draft night, whether it's the first night, second night, third night, when you hear your name being called and the Bears are on the clock, you're like, yes, I'm going to Chicago. Fuck yes.
We believe that this will be the most competitive training camp and offseason that we've had.
The Chicago Bears select
the 1920 Football Drive. Matthew says, the only thing I'm worried about is teams can prepare now for Ben's Bears. But I agree. I think faster equals better. It can. It very well can. And, we're not going to surprise any teams this year. They're going to know what to expect from us. However, Ben Johnson is that dude. He knows this. And when we have Chad on coming up in one of the next few episodes and he breaks down his 13 personnel, you will see the maniacalness of Ben Johnson and this 13 personnel. So good luck to those defenses trying to prepare for this team. It's going to be a tough matchup for them.
Picks are in and the names are called, but every selection has a story. Built on film, travel, and relentless evaluation.
We have the best scouting staff in the world. Not only are they very skilled and talented at what they do, but a very close-knit group that works extremely hard. They were going all around the country, scouting players throughout the fall. We really honed in this spring, gathering information all the way to the end to help guide our decision.
The grind really for us starts August through Thanksgiving, and essentially every day is kind of like Groundhog's Day. You wake up at a new college town, get a chance to go to practice, talk with staff, from there shuffle out and get to the next place.
How cool is that? How cool would that job be? Like, if you love football, how freaking cool would that job be? Slimbo says 2026, there's a chance the Bears end up with a top 10 QB. I would say pencil that in now. Top 5 running back duo. Pencil that in now. Top 12 wide receiver duo. Pencil that in now. The best tight end room. Yes. Top 5 offensive line again. Ben Johnson is an architect of explosive plays. That's going to be another thing I think this offense is going to see. Even though we were one of the league leaders, maybe, I don't know what rank we were, but it was really high in explosive plays. That production is going to go up, in my opinion. The explosive plays are going to go up. Ooh, man, I'm getting a warm and fuzzy, Slimbo. Great comment. I'm like, yeah, let's fucking do this now. I'm ready.
Yes. So the Bears ranked second in the NFL last year for explosive plays.
Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, we're on the uptick. Our arrow's pointing up, boys.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll probably look at anywhere from 400 to 500 reports of fall. All the draftable players we'll spend more time on with more extensive background and character. But really, we try to get eyes on every single player.
They're really writing a biography of just about every kid's life that we kind of come across, and really just trying to paint a picture for Ryan and Ben of who the person is, what he represents.
Did you see him? Sam Roush is fucking huge.
Yeah.
The boy is huge. Oh, and there's our white boy from Oregon.
Yeah.
Dylan was a fun, watch for me. I did see them play Indiana this year, and he's flying around all over the field. The work ethic, the intangibles, the football intelligence. He provides all that stuff. The versatility as a player as well. Playing in the box, playing deep.
Another interception.
So the end of the pin.
Oh, we're going to hear that so many times this season. We are going to hear that so many times. Dylan and Mohammed are in good hands with Al Harris, the best. They're in the best place possible that they could be this season. Can't wait to see it translate on the field.
Yep.
You boys in the chats, you guys can hear the video good? I don't hear any complaints about it being too quiet or too loud, so I'm going to leave it as is.
Penn State game, Penn State's driving, and it's a close game. He kind of makes an instinctive play, drops off, and goes up and gets the ball to end the game for him and win it. That definitely stood out.
Dylan Thieneman calls game.
I love using my speed, playing fast, being aggressive, being violent. Like, it's a violent, physical game. You got to be calm a little bit, but when you get on the field, you flip that switch.
Watching live games, you try to get some stuff that you're not going to see on tape. Pre-game warm-ups, how they prepare, how they get themselves ready for the game.
Dominate on 3, 1, 2, 3. Dominate.
You pick up so much more when you see these guys in person, interacting with teammates, see what type of energy they bring, what happens during a bad play. The more you can see, the more you can get on the player, it always helps.
Trying to get in, it does! Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
With somebody like Logan, it really doesn't matter what game you cut on. It's going to be the same physicality, the same consistency of every play. And I think for an offensive lineman, that's a real skill.
Dude.
Physical.
Dude, for real. This kid's got a shot at being the starting center this season.
I think he truly does, man. That's going to be one of the most anticipated spots for me to watch in the offseason, but I gotta agree with you, man. I think he's got a realistic shot of starting from week 1.
Oh, yeah, even that soon?
Yeah. I think he might win the job coming out of camp.
Damn. True Pilgrim, bear down. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Man, okay. I like that optimism.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. And I guess, right, why not? You got Pro Bowler Jonah Jackson on one side. He did make the Pro Bowl, didn't he?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you sure?
Not this year, at least. In the past, he has.
In the past, he did. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It was Darnell Wright. He made second team All-Pro.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, Joe Tooney.
Protector of the year. Yeah.
Protector of the year, always an All-Pro. So right, what a way for the kid to be shoot in there, and he won't be shoot in. I'm sure he's going to earn it at center, to have those two guys on either side of you helping you out to help ease you into NFL football.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I like it, Wedge. I like it.
That's the biggest thing, and then finish. I'm not always going to be perfect out there, but as long as I'm finishing, taking dudes downfield, that's the most fun part of this game, especially as an offensive lineman.
This year, any school you really enjoyed visiting?
I don't know, like my area is like there's everything, like a lot of different.
All right, and I'm going to do these kind of things, commentating. What are they eating here, boys?
Pizza?
What are they eating here? That guy's over there got a pizza. Yep, on the right. The guy on the left, he's going to keep it simple with some chicken and some carbohydrates, some pasta. But somebody's got this big-ass chicken and fries over here. Is that the cameraman's food right there? All on the McCaskey's dime.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, these are all business expenses, boys. How cool.
A lot of good people. I feel like that's one of the best things about going into the schools.
Yeah, that's what I remember my first year I went to Oregon. Oh, I loved it. Just the great people there. That's the stuff that makes scouting great and makes it easy. So it's fun.
Our group is very aligned, and that's time on task, that's spending more time with each other, that's going through a season, understanding what our coaches are looking for, what our scheme requires.
Theo looks like an old lineman, doesn't he? I mean, he's got the bloodied up nose right now. Love it.
Coach Johnson's really put a big emphasis on mental intelligence, competitive.
Was he talking about there? He said Theo, didn't he?
Yeah, Theo. Mm-hmm. He always had that tape over the bridge of his nose.
Uh-huh. I'm telling you what, too. I was commenting on Cream Sleeves. He made a post yesterday about who we thought could be starting at left tackle, and he mentions pretty much everybody, except I said, put a dime on Theo for me. I mean, don't count this kid out. Let's not forget he started a number of games last season and looked all right doing it. So with the competition he's going up against Braxton Jones and the other guy, what's his name? Help me out. Wills.
Yeah.
And if Wills doesn't pan out and he just kind of comes out flat and doesn't do much, don't count Theo out of this.
Of kids with the right makeup, and it makes our job easy when we go into a school and there's a vision, when there's alignment from the coaching and scouting staff.
And a sack. Keyshawn Elliott
Competes, toughness, instincts. Check those three boxes, then individually start to look at positionally. Richard Smith is looking for fast, violent, aggressive linebackers. Hightower's looking for a punt returner who's dynamic with the ball in his hands, has the ability to catch it and take it all the way for a touchdown, big play.
Thomas. Oh, what a play!
So yeah, every coach has something different that they're looking for. And for us, you're always keeping that in the back of your mind when you're hitting the road.
Touchdown Tigers, Thomas!
And then we'll kind of roll right into what we call.
Dude, these videos get me so hyped. I'm so hyped right now. Oh my God.
Well, you saw some of the comments coming out of the Bears camp saying how they were really looking forward to see Thomas's return speed, but like he's really starting to stand out in the wide receiver room, which is just hopefully it's going to be the cherry on top for this draft class.
Yeah.
All-Star game season. You'll have the Hula Bowl, the East-West game, the Senior Bowl, and really it's all about just additional touch points for these players.
Got a chance to talk to Sam a little bit down at the Senior Bowl. Was the first time, came away blown away. It's the poise, the maturity, the intelligence. Obviously, you see a big body, you automatically assume that he's just a blocking Y, and then you go out and see him in the pass game, and you're like, okay, there's a lot more than meets the eye there.
The thing about the Senior Bowl is it's all about competition and, a lot of one-on-one reps, a lot of team reps, and, it gets chippy and competitive. And, I think the cream rises to the top.
To the end zone, and Sam Rouse scores.
Not above anything. I want to do whatever.
A big guy running down the seam. I love it.
Oh, my God. Ben Johnson is going to feast. Oh, my God. Caleb Williams, maybe 5,000 yards. Maybe, boys. I know Wedge got him penciled in for 5,000, so there's that.
I said it first.
Wedge did say it first.
Whatever it takes to, help my team succeed and have success. Gritty and relentless. That's the kind of player that, I believe I am and I want to be for this organization.
Seeing Muhammad at the Senior Bowl was great. It was a great experience. You really saw his instincts really showed out well. He competed every day. He treated every practice like a game, and that's what we want to see, because that's what it takes to make it in this league, is not just show up at game days, also show up at practice.
You walk into...
Oh, for sure, Coach, for sure. Romy, next year running back first round, could very well be.
Yeah, and then they'll pull a D tackle, right? Which we'll also be okay with. Or edge.
That might be the energy we need to go into it with then, Wedge. See,
right.
We've been doing this wrong.
Yeah.
We've been doing this all wrong. We're like, defensive line, right? Yeah, defensive line. The whole fan base, we're all defensive line. And then they're like, yeah, you think so? Is that what you think? Defensive line, huh?
Edge.
Yeah.
Maybe tight end. We got to give it tight end energy.
Yes. Or the running back. I'll go with Romy. Let's just go. You know what? First round, let's do running back. Huh? Ryan Pulse, what do you think? Running back, round one.
Uh-huh.
Then we'll draft a fucking edge. You know what we didn't talk about at the top of the show?
Mr. Sweat.
Yeah.
We'll wrap it up after this.
All right. That's fair.
Georgia Tech, and you see Jordan practice. He's first in line. He's lathered in sweat. He's straining to finish. He's asking questions, engaged with his teammates and coaches. And so that's kind of the guys we're looking for. Like when we kind of pride ourselves as a staff of when we do go into school.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know he was just going up against inanimate objects, but damn, can that boy move?
Yeah.
Damn. Damn.
Romy agrees with you.
Yeah, immediately. He was like, you see that burst?
0.93 seconds, the average in which our D-line got out of their stance last year.
Damn.
Yes. Not good.
Really into school Monday through Friday, watching practice, talking to sources. He's clearly the most athletic of the group. Ryan and Jeff really can't go to these school visits all the time, so it's on us to kind of give them our practice, our live exposure for the body language, the demeanor, and Jordan's just kind of stood out to me, that day, that random Wednesday in October.
I mean, he wants to be as aerodynamic as possible.
Right.
He's going to be as aerodynamic as possible.
Not a whole lot of jiggle on that big boy either.
No.
The next step on the road to the draft is the NFL Scouting Combine.
Just got to Indy. Excited to interview some players this week and watch workouts. It's going to be a fun week.
NFL Combine's a long week for a lot of scouts. Your whole goal is just to do more research and have more touch points on certain players.
It's really just a test of professionalism more than anything. You want these guys to show up, perform as expected, and kind of hope that athletically what you saw on tape during the fall kind of is matched here on the field.
the general manager of the Chicago Bears, Ryan Poles. How are you, Ryan? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you too.
What combine is this for you?
I think it's 17.
17?
Yeah.
How has this changed since you first showed up?
It's a little bit more selective now, but I think one, getting the medical is really important.
Right.
And then spending time with them in these interviews, getting to just know the man a little bit and comparing that to the scouting reports we got from our scouts that gathered information all fall.
Good stuff, right? Lauren says, put 2 tight ends in the left tackle side, double chip on that side. Yeah, absolutely. They'll do that all day long, especially if we are running 13 personnel, say we're not too confident in our left tackle play. Yeah, just slide a tight end or 2 over there. We're fine.
Yeah, crack back with the other one if you have to, whatever.
Yeah.
It's all in the repertoire.
It is.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I think at the combine, one of the most impactful things that we get is time with the players. A very intimate setting at Lucas Oil in the suites to have conversation, to get to know the players a little bit more.
Think of anybody going on a date. What are you looking for? You're looking for somebody that feels right to you, somebody that represents themselves the right way, handles themselves the right way. You kind of know it and feel it and see it when you're sitting down with that particular player.
Yo, how you doing, Master? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yeah, have a seat right here. Okay.
I remember sitting in the room and it felt like there was like 100 people in there. They were just first asking me questions about like background and why I chose to go to Purdue or Oregon and why I transferred and all that stuff. And then I got to going through some film.
This is a great play, okay? So there you are right here. What are you signaling? What are we checking right here?
5-man pressure. We got 4 deep, 2 under.
He's one of those guys that eats, sleeps, and breathes football, and you could feel that in his interview. Like, you know, very intelligent, really good on the board.
He grabbed the attention of the whole entire room, just from a football intelligence standpoint, and awareness and attention to detail.
His recall was special. He spoke the language, extremely fluid, just the dynamic between him and our coaches, and he was all business.
And it was a big play, right?
Yeah.
How freaking cool. How cool is it to see this stuff?
I hate talking on a Teams call with 10 other people, let alone having like 30 dudes in the same room while you're talking, man. That's got to be nerve-wracking as all get out.
Or just like, or dude, just, you know, if it's what you love doing and you love playing ball and you're just going in there and they pull up a play and they ask him what they asked him. You know, what are you doing here? What are you signaling? What are you seeing? Man, you see the big smile on his face as he's describing it. Like, this kid loves football. And that's crazy, too, that this is all happening. Like, you don't know if he's going to be there at 25. Was this meeting for nothing?
Yeah.
Is it just a good exercise to go through? I'm sure it is, even for the scouts to have these types of talks. But they didn't know he was going to be there at 25. Like Romy says, absolute steal. How this kid dropped to 25, I'll never know, but I will always be thankful that he did.
Thank you, Minnesota. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was. I can see your teammates celebrating right here. Okay, you're capable of making plays like that a lot.
And then they had a whiteboard next to me and they had like an offensive formation. And they're like, all right, it's 3rd and 7. What defensive call are you making? And I had to get up there and like write it down and say what we were doing and the calls and checks and everything.
When he got on the board, everybody raved about how smart he is. For him to only be at Oregon for a year and the way he was able to describe the defense and show us him being obsessed with the game is something that is truly real.
Good to see you. All right. Don't show him the headshot.
With Sam, we got a chance to talk to him at the combine as well, which was great, and get him up on the board and have 2 Stanford, alums talking ball with him and Coach Dre. So it was as impressive of an interview as I've seen from a tight end in a long time.
What area of your game and approach have you improved?
Really? Not just last year? What the hell?
He's a Stanford guy, man. Come on. He should be a little bit more astute.
What's he saying? Colston didn't do his homework?
No, man. Colston was fine. He probably just wasn't able to articulate as well as one Mr. Sam Roush.
Okay.
I mean, no offense to Colston, but he might come across as a little bit meathead.
Oh.
He's our meathead.
He's our meathead.
Fundamentals and the aggression that I play with are kind of the two biggest improvements I made. I felt like they were grilling me a little bit, but I did a good job of handling the pressure, and they like to put some bad clips on there. And the important thing with those is, it's always my fault, extreme ownership, and I felt like I'd fit in here, and I think that the Bears kind of recognize that.
Good job, man. You had 12 senior guys.
Thursday, baby, workout day.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Last day of formals. Now we have an opportunity to go see some of these guys on the field, perform, and opportunities to make our roster better this week.
And the good thing is, too, it's a deep draft, and there's a lot of interesting, different avenues you can go in terms of some of the upside guys. Some of the good football players with some wars, but there's a lot of different flavor this year, which is cool.
It's really good production.
Mm-hmm.
Catching those guys having a little candid moment, walking through the halls of the stadium and talking about what they're getting ready to do and their insights and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Talking about the shop, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Meathead and T-Rex.
Switch. Let's go. Come on. Gotta go.
Big boy's got some hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fast for sure. 4.28.
Biggest one, just in terms of what they put out there at the combine, that kind of helped us solidify their stock and where we felt comfortable taking them, would have been Xavier Thomas. Having a chance to evaluate the tape, you knew he was fast, but then you go watch him run in Indy and 4.28 on the clock, blazing speed.
Oh, did you see that? They're all there.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Of course, in this pause situation, they look like they're both asleep. But wake up! They're looking down at the stopwatch. That's all.
That's all that is.
Yeah.
Just kind of validated what we saw on tape and really helped solidify his stock for us.
Come on, Jonesy, come on, here.
Get another center.
Move. Don't wait on it. Just move it on point.
Anyway, in it.
When you see that athleticism on tape, right, and then it can be verified with some of the testing metrics, whether it's a 10-yard split, a 40-yard dash, a shuttle time, the jumps, I think when those two match up, that's when you get excited.
What a terrific group of safeties, man.
Yeah, it's been impressive. He's right up there at the very top.
You're there for 3-4 days, like doing medical meetings.
Pulls us like, I want him.
I need him.
The way he was looking at him. Woo. Oh, man. Absolutely.
JT. Welcome.
JT. Thanks for stopping in. A+ draft. Absolutely.
With teams, and then you don't work out until like the second last day you're there. And to go out there and hit my goals that I had written down was incredible. 4.3 was my goal. And then getting 4.35 was like a little cherry on top.
Holy safety is right.
That looks good.
Clearly, he ran 4.35.
That looks all right.
That looks good. Oh, man.
Well, DA's looking over like, damn.
Yeah.
Did that just happen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, this boy's fast. Holy shit. See, JT says, no one talks about how Vanderberg didn't get invited to the combine. He would have blown. He would have. Yes.
Yeah.
He would have, because
So let's be thankful he didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, huh? A little bit of like a little gem nobody got to really see too much, except we did. These Bears scouts, man, they're damn good to go out there, go check him out and work him out and see what he's capable of doing. I mean, the kid had a RAS score of 9.99, or you just want to say 10.
Yeah.
That's insane. So, man, I'm so excited for this kid.
35 reps on the bench press. Ooh,
yeah. Golly.
So for us, that's a big deal because it matches the play speed you see on tape, right? It answers the question, so to speak, and it checks the box. So I would say the 40 definitely stood out.
I love to compete. I was telling coaches all week I was going to do everything, and then, I knew if I didn't like anything, I could redo it at pro day. But yeah, I wanted to compete, and I get to do it once in my lifetime, so I felt like I'd take advantage of it.
We want to make sure they're at least hitting athletic thresholds to where, hey, you don't have to be a special tester, but you want to make sure you're at least, above the line. I mean, that's really what the combine's all about. It's just the testing aspect, and then also behind the scenes of just getting more information on the player.
So this week.
What did he say? Oh, he corrected. Vandenberg. Oh, we know what you meant.
Really? Facts. The white rhino is ours.
Ooh.
What do you guys think?
I think the kid's got a real shot too. Speaking of, people who got shots of seeing the grass, that kid absolutely does, because again, we saw his burst earlier. You see his speed,
strong. Yep.
Gervon Dexter doesn't have that.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have that get off. He's just a big, strong kid. This kid's fast and strong. This was Romy. This was the excellent white. Or, no, not exciting whites.
Yes, exciting whites.
That's what I saw on Twitter. Exciting whites. Oh my God. No, white men can't jump. So when you get an athlete, you're like, oh shit, now that white boy can move. Yeah, Xavion's gonna be another one, man. Xavion's gonna be another one who hits grass often. Yeah, it might start out a little bit with just special teams, but don't think for a second Ben Johnson isn't going to have plays drawn up where this kid gets the ball in open field. It's going to be so amazing.
Yeah, while on the move, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait.
So far, anybody caught your eye so far?
I was going to say, what about Dylan from Oregon?
Yeah.
You want to talk about someone who loves
coach
football.
on the field, man.
I mean, I can see he's a future coach. 100.
No
You can tell by his circles he drew.
Mm-hmm.
He drew the circles correctly, but the way he could draw all 11 players.
Yeah. The kid was intense. He was passionate. He was you could tell he was super competitive and driven, just talking through the ball. And then on top of that, you watch the tape, this guy's coming down, hitting people, he's flying around. Like you said it best, it's one speed, and that's all he knows.
I went to Purdue when he was there as a freshman. I'm asking about their seniors. They keep bringing up this freshman.
Right.
Hey, in a couple of years, we have this guy. That's
I'm
where
so
you
happy
know.
you said that, dude, because there are so many examples. I mean, you look at Loveland, you look at Monungai, some of they were dudes from the minute they stepped on the field as freshmen, and that matters. Because
I
then
agree
on
with
top
that.
of that, to transition then to our level, they're dudes the first time they step on the field on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's not.
Isn't that fucking cool? Because I guess those are factors I don't think of so when these guys are scouting and they're going to the schools and they're there to see the guys who have declared for the draft, but when you got coaches coming up and going, wait till you see this freshman, you know what I mean? You're like, wait, what? So you're finding out about these guys some years ahead of time, and then when they're eligible for the draft, and now you're seeing them, you're like, oh yeah, they told us about this kid back when he was a freshman.
Yeah, 2-3 years ago. Yeah,
so cool.
It's not too big.
And the Oregon kid to me felt that way.
Yeah.
It ain't too big, and your football guys from the start, to me, that's what matters.
Morning.
Really appreciate everybody this week that worked, whatever role you did, and helped out with it. Appreciate the time put in. Appreciate all the work we put in going forward. The pro guys are going to sign us a bunch of good free agents, so we're good there. We don't have to worry about that. Let's roll. Let's finish this off and get another good cycle this year. Do the same thing we did last year. Let's do it again this year and take another step, right? All right. Appreciate you guys.
It's a nice little pep talk, because they had a great draft last year.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully when we see the production from this year's draft class, oh yeah, they just stacked 2 awesome drafts in a row.
With the combine in the rear view, the evaluation process shifts gears. Scouts hit the road for pro days, getting a closer look at prospects.
Since we're in the off season now and we're more of the springtime, usually what I'm trying to do now is kind of watch more of the player. During the fall, it's probably more character reports, talking to our sources, kind of figure out who the player is. Got game plans. The pro day is a long day. Usually it starts around 7 in the morning. Hopefully you grab some breakfast, but if not, you get to the school. Fellas.
Yep. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Good?
Yeah, doing
Good to
great.
see you, man.
Good seeing you, too.
Yup. Again,
What's up
with it?
How you doing?
I don't mess with you Chicago Bears.
Okay.
Y'all too good.
That's a Green Bay scout.
Yep.
And he didn't want to show our Bear scout no love. He's like, I don't even mess with y'all. Y'all too good, he said.
He ain't lying.
They're talking to the prospects right now.
Nope.
They're going to
He ain't
get their
lying.
information for the day, how they're going to line up, how the organization of the day is going to go. You start with the height, weight, and then you usually do the bench press and jumps inside, and then get outside and do the field work.
We love the testing. It verifies what we see on tape, but the position work, just verifying their movements is important to us. And all these guys did a great job this spring, verifying that they are who they are, matched the tape very well. Again, giving us comfort and conviction to make the decisions when it came to draft day.
Just finished the first.
I mean, Joniak does have the perfect voice. It's iconic at this point. Jeff Joniak's a legend. But seeing Poles there, he's got to feel like King Poles.
Yeah.
Like, right, he's been knocking out these drafts. He's done pretty good, especially with last year's draft and the Bears having the season that we had last season. He's walking into these combine situations just chest out, a little more swag in his step, a little more like recognized. Yeah, I'm the guy. Good for him.
Yeah, the last two drafts have been killer.
Yeah, absolutely. JT says, indeed he does. Speaking on Joniak.
5 pro days on the docket for this week. Started out at LSU.
We had a familiar face that had a little bit of car trouble last night, so here we are picking him up this morning.
When I saw you came out with a bag, and I saw you talking, I said, man, he better not. I said, he better not.
Because Jacoby asked me.
No. Because he asked me, he said, hey, could Caleb throw? I said, no. I said, no chance, no. When you're coming to a pro day, it's a lot of information.
Hey, man, it'll be all right. Could Caleb throw? Hell no. No, he can't. JT absolutely can't wait to hear him say, Xavier.
And a huge play.
Fade to black. Bears win. Oh, man. Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Get used to the drafts going this way as long as Ben Johnson is here. Yeah, man. I think so. JT's like, bring it.
You kind of pick up some of the things you can't see on film. For instance, how they interact with their teammates.
Is that who that was?
Yeah.
That boy was big. I don't think I ever had seen him.
The hefty lefty, right? Because he's a left-footed kicker.
He's a left-footed kicker.
There's a lot of information you kind of pick up.
Big
Some of the
dude.
things you can't see on film. For instance, how they interact with their teammates, what they're doing when they're not in the drill, just seeing how well they compete. It's a lot of pieces to this puzzle. So any touch points you could get with seeing the player live helps fill the pieces in.
You got some guys that maybe non-combine guys that do really good at pro day that pop up on your radar. Jordan was one of them. And as we got his name around the building and we were working together with the coaches, there's a level of excitement.
Really impressive showing. We have like an A score that our analytics department goes through. We basically have different colors that
You see this kid moving? Oh, my God.
Covered 10 yards in like 3 strides. My goodness.
Dude. Put the pads on. I can't wait till they put the pads on.
He's got to change that face mask. I don't like his face mask.
identify how good that score is, and purple being our best score, he was purple, reds, blues across the board.
Logan Jones pro day, I was there, and to see it firsthand, I knew he was always a good athlete, but I didn't know how good of an athlete he was. He really showed speed and explosion coming off the football. You felt the power of him hitting the bags, And the best part about it is him interacting with his teammates. You could tell he was a leader. You saw the center in him by how everybody was reacting during the drills, and when he was even not doing the drills, how he was supporting his teammates.
We were really smitten with Logan throughout the process. You know, Dan Rochar, Kyle Devan went to several places this springtime to make sure we could identify the guys that we felt really good about, and obviously Logan was at the top of the list for us.
I got to meet Logan when he came in for the 30 visit. It was cool. We actually got to sit down and have lunch with the group and all that, and it was just a really mature, grounded, humble, intelligent young man. It was like talking.
So they really loved this kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Romy?
Nah. It's a lot of body coming at you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, hearing them talk about this kid too, man, just really makes you feel as though too. Yeah, he's got a real shot at being a starter at center. I know they're hyping up the whole draft class. That's what this video is about. I get that. But I'm reading a little extra.
Yeah.
Into it.
If they're tied coming out of camp, why don't you give it to the kid? Both of them starting at the same time, getting into the playbook. So this battle is on even ground to begin with.
Right.
So why couldn't this kid win?
Yeah. I mean, he's got a lot of football.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say he started 50-something games?
51 games, yeah. And I forgot who said it, in the past. He's got the receding hairline of an offensive lineman already. So he's already got that taken care of.
Check.
Yes.
He's checking all the boxes.
Talking to a 30-year-old and a 24-year-old's body, just with the composure and the poise. But, he's as good of a human being as he is a football player, which is a pretty high bar.
Meeting with Coach Rochar and then, Coach Johnson as well. Those two meetings really stuck out to me, just like who they are and how excited, they were to have me here. I really felt welcomed.
30 visits are really important to us. Those are the players we want to do a deep dive. Again, making sure they fit our culture. We also want to understand their overall knowledge of the game. Usually spending some time early in the morning with some installs, some mock-ins.
Driven by belief, built by hard work. That's nice. I like that. That was their slogan.
I want to paint that on my bathroom wall.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that in my office now.
Later, having to recall those things for us.
A lot of times the coach's first exposure to a kid, it's a unique opportunity for them to really form a first impression.
Are you done with the road, or do you guys? Yeah, we're done. We're done. Once it gets to this point, it's more hearing your guys' input.
Hey, what do you got?
You know what
65.
65.
What you got?
65, boys. That's the trio. That's the trio.
Local Pro Day is really important. It's a freebie for us.
Yeah, he'll look at solid moving around today.
Oh, yeah.
A great after the draft call.
Oh, for sure.
It's a chance for us to bring players in that won't be able to get a look at elsewhere or that would count for 30 visit.
Hopefully they work out well. That's what matters.
Oh, for sure. See him move around. That'd be good to see how they respond to our coaches, too.
That's the best part of it.
It's good to see Dennis Allen smiling.
Yeah.
It's feeling good. And they do this every time. And every time they do this, I have to do this. Bears. Deers. They always put deer when they're out there at Hallis.
It's about 150 days a year, and it is a lot of time away from your family.
All right, just got in.
I like that hat.
See what they're up to today.
I know. They got some of the coolest, best swag.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's on their shop.com. I wonder.
Have, a good partner, who understands that. And obviously when you're home trying to, balance that time, that family time and your work.
Got the dog already wagging her tail. And we're home.
Hi.
Hey, Eloise.
Oh.
Hey, girl.
Here, jog to me.
What?
Jog to me when I throw the ball.
It's great getting back home, getting back with my family. Home is where my heart is. I'm lucky to have two boys who also play football. So sometimes I like to share with them what I saw from a player because I know they have aspirations to be there one day. So I get good information to share with them as well. But it's always great to just be back with family.
Hell yeah, as much as you guys are out on the damn road, you better make all that quality time count because, woof.
Oh, you think I'm gonna do it right now?
I'm staying like this the whole day. I'm comfortable right here.
And I'll get it on camera for sure. Look at that. Get the ball tucked, man. Ryan Poles understands. He has a kid that is playing as well. So he gives us a lot of leeway to make sure I don't miss some of the important things. But I try to schedule around their events. If I know they have something big coming up, I'll try to schedule 7 days out on the fall so that 8th day I can make it back to watch his game.
After miles of travel, countless evaluations, and time spent away, the work doesn't stop at the front door. While scouts return to their families, the final push before the draft is already in motion.
A draft board goes through a series of scrubs from the very beginning in December when we talk about character, coming back to it in February to confirm everything that we had in December, or if things changed, getting updates. We asked our scouts to give us their elevator pitch of do you want this player and at what value. Then we return after the pro days and the combine with factual evidence. Then the last piece, Jeff King, myself, and Coach Johnson will sit down and we'll sequence the whole board, work through all those hard decisions then, so when we're on the clock, we can be very clear and have some clarity on exactly what we're gonna do.
What does draft day mean to you?
That's cool. They give him that one last little pound the desk for your guy.
Yeah. God, I'd love to hear some of those pitches.
Oh my God. Those meetings have to be so fun.
Yeah.
And exciting and a lot of emotions going on, and it's good stuff. This is great.
We pride ourselves in finding the right people, the right players, and it's just a product of like, all right, we put all the work in to give Poles and King security of like who they're actually picking, what kind of people they're picking, what players they're picking, and to me it's just a culmination of like that moment.
I think a lot of people think a big bulk of our job is watching the tape and saying, are these guys good football players? Or the hours and hours of character research to make sure you're bringing the right guy into the building. And then when you feel conviction about that guy, to have him actually join your team and join your building, I think is such a cool moment. And then you learn so much about these guys' stories.
I think that's what I love most about it too, is you see how excited these guys are who've, everyone dreams when you're a little kid to put on an NFL helmet, and for them to be surrounded by, their family and friends and all the people that, have helped them get to this point. And then it's a cool moment for them, for us, and to kind of understand and see who the future Bears are and the guys that are going to go help us win championships.
With the board set and Ryan Poles and his staff aligned, all eyes turn to the draft room at Hallis Hall.
Ooh, here it comes, boys.
Yeah, the meat and potatoes here.
The war room.
The 2026 NFL Draft is officially open.
Boo!
Raiders are on the clock.
Boo!
We were a little nervous at 25. We knew there was a group of 15 players that we had graded highly, that we were hoping one player would fall to us. We really were going to be true to best available. And we were watching Dylan the whole time. That was a player that fit a need.
If Tiedemann takes it or gets to us, we take him.
We run so many simulations, and you have.
He's like, Ben Johnson's like a wide receiver.
Tight end.
Tight end.
Have different scenarios that could happen. Dylan was one that we were hoping that was going to happen.
This could be tackle, receiver.
You're always holding your breath. It's tense. You have no control over the situation. You know the guys that you want, and he was certainly one of them. And so at the moment, Cleveland picks right before us, and we find out we have a chance to take him, like everybody.
Seriously, right? Romy, King Poles rules again. Yeah.
It was excited because I think everybody in the room felt the same way.
Cleveland has submitted its pick. Chicago is on the clock.
All right. Let's go with Dylan.
Oh, bam. Fit him in. Fit him in, DA.
Dennis is excited on how the draft.
You got a new toys now. You got a new toy.
Don't tell us we never draft defense.
That's right. Woo.
One as well. When we took Dylan, I remember him walking up to me and says, I love this player. Not, I like this player, I love this player.
You were a guy we targeted all along. I didn't think you were going to get to us, but as I'm sitting there watching, you know, I got the pitch stains going, man, because I'm excited about getting you here. And
That's DA's voice right there.
let's get ready to go win some games, all right?
I think on draft night, you know, not a lot of us were expecting Dylan to be there. So, you know, when you get a scenario like that where a player with that kind of caliber and makeup and vision from our coaches kind of all aligns and he's just kind of staring at you on that board, it makes it super easy to pull the trigger.
With the 25th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Dylan.
Yo, for a second there, I thought that was real. I was like, damn, they booed his ass for this. Oh, shit.
Thieneman, defensive back, Oregon.
In my mind, it was like I did everything I could to get to this moment. There's not much more I can change. It's just leave up to chance and hope I end up in the right spot. And I definitely ended up in the right spot.
Everybody in the building says he's the hardest worker in the program. And that's a really high-end program in Oregon, so like for them to say that, you know, is really high praise. So easy learner, really smart kid, and is going to be in the right spot, you know, in addition to the good instincts he provides as well.
He should have punched the Packers logo, even though he like was patted the Bears, and then when he saw the Packers, just bam or rip it off the wall.
Extremely thankful to everyone that's been with me throughout the way and the journey I've gone on.
Dylan checks every single box. He's everything you want in a Chicago Bear. He embodies the city, he embodies his team, he embodies what Coach Johnson is trying to instill here, just as he continues to change the culture of this team, this organization. And he really is just a perfect example of everything we want a Chicago Bear to be.
Dylan Thieneman, a new Bears draft pick, picked 25th overall in last night's first round.
Nobody thought Dylan Thieneman would be there at 25.
And I think it was a dream scenario for the Bears. To me, that was an easy choice for them. There is really nothing to not like about Dylan Thieneman. And I think as fans, we're going to love it.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great right now.
Good.
A lot better today than yesterday, but it's definitely going to take time. Definitely a learning experience. I don't think anybody has it all figured out yet, neither do I. But I like starting, leading by example, earning the respects of teammates and coaches, and then you just start building your way up from there.
Try to get you a couple more teammates.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll go Jones at 57, and then we'll fight like hell to get out of 60 and try to pick up as much as we can.
That would be awesome.
Any interest?
Dude, that would be sick. If that's what the next, quite possibly the next Mike Brown.
If we were comping in Mike Brown, yeah, that's a home run.
Yeah. Oof. Jay Gris, keep them coming. I like it.
Come up to 60.
Any interest? 60.
Okay. All right, sounds good. You hit Miami.
Francis, can you put up? Tennessee would come up from 69 to 60 for 144.
I'll call you at like 58.
I got a pick next year, and then I'll call you back.
Jacksonville has submitted its pick. Chicago is on the clock.
Logan?
Okay.
Hello?
Logan.
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, it's Ryan Post from the Chicago Bears. How you doing?
Let's go.
He said, let's go.
And you ready to go?
Let's go.
I'm ready to go. Let's do it. Love visiting with you a month ago and made a big impression on us, all right?
Yeah, day two is always interesting. The board starts to shift a little bit. Some of the top guys that you're hoping for usually are going to go at the top of 2, but there's a couple names, Logan being one of them. So really fortunate for him to be there for us in the second round. And then really from there, it was best available.
We're locked in with Tennessee. So the way we have it stacked is we'd go Roush. We can have a little bit of patience with Thomas, but I don't want to wait too long.
Hey Sam, it's Ryan Post from the Bears. How you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing well.
We're going to put your name in and select you right now.
Thank you. I'm so pumped.
Yeah, I'm so glad you are, man. Stay that way.
Hey, Kevin. Kevin, real quick. Kev? Hey, Kevin. Hey, man, let me holler at you real quick. What are you doing in the draft war room, man? Why don't you go ahead and build us a stadium?
Yeah. Get down to Champaign where the governor is and wine and dine him a little bit there, pal.
Yeah, don't be worrying about what's going on in the draft room, huh? Just build us a stadium. All right.
Rant over.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, Xavier, you ready to roll?
Let's do it. Let's do it. I appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate you too. Congratulations.
Xavier, how we doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, man. Welcome to Chicago.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
We're gonna get you the football, all right?
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Let's go.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We're going to get you the football. Oh, my God. Again, too, you know these kids are excited because they're coming into a program that is not – it's on the uptick.
Yeah.
Again, when you saw past years, when you see these draft videos, man, the kids are like, oh, awesome. Bears. You know?
Yeah,
but,
can't wait. Woo.
But now they're crazy excited. Crazy excited. He's too busy in Hammond.
Who's the offensive coordinator, coach? Shane fucking Waldron. Who? That dude from Seattle? Yeah, can't wait. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, awesome.
OTAs are voluntary, right?
Congrats, man. See ya.
Like right now in his head, right there, he's already picturing in his mind Caleb Williams running around, looking, throwing, him, Savion, boom, touchdown. Like in his mind, that's where he's at right there.
Gets up and grates some cheese.
Yep. He's already envisioning catching balls from Caleb Williams, the most exciting quarterback in the NFL right now.
The board kind of spoke to us, and these were players that we targeted that we had a lot of alignment and love for, both from the scouting and the coaching staffs.
Here in Pittsburgh, PA, to start day 3 of the 2026 NFL Draft.
Going into day 3, we knew that we wanted to add competition.
Hey, it's Ryan Post from the Chicago Bears. How you doing?
The Chicago Bears select
Malik Muhammad, defensive back, Texas.
And I'm just blessed to be here, be in this position, be with a winning organization.
We're excited to have you come in and compete, and we'll get to work, all right?
Keyshawn Elliott, linebacker, Arizona State.
Zone Bears.
I'm blessed to have this opportunity to be in the NFL.
Jordan Vanderberg, defensive tackle, Georgia Tech.
Every single day is a blessing, and I'm just fired up every single day for it.
Wait, that was the face mask? You didn't like that?
No, I don't like that face mask.
Jordan Vanderberg, defensive tackle, Georgia Tech.
Every single day is a blessing, and I've just been.
No?
No. Looks too Hannibal Lecter-ish to me.
Oh, it does, huh?
Yeah. I don't like it.
I don't mind all the lines right there, but maybe if it didn't go down.
Yeah.
Like the
maybe
way
it needs to loop to help protect the nose. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Pick a new one.
He'll probably change it. Yeah. And Romy says, "Steal again."
Fired up every single day for it.
Took 1,000 calls, but we got it.
Oh wow! Did you see that? DA goes up to Ryan Post and says, really appreciate that one. Huh. That was nice. That was nice. I want to watch it again.
No, I'm blessed to have this opportunity to be in the NFL.
Jordan Vanderberg, defensive tackle, Georgia Tech.
Every single day is a blessing, and I've just been fired up every single day for it.
Took 1,000 calls, bro. We got it.
The draft may have ended, but the opportunity to add young talent has not. The race to sign college players.
Because this line, I mean, damn. So, thank you for that. Thank you.
Somebody who could get off the ball. Appreciate that.
Yes.
You did not hear their names this weekend is on.
He says opportunity is his number one deal, and if opportunity is number one deal, there's no other place better than us here. So
For us, we look at the undrafted process as really another free draft pick.
yeah, when the draft ends, it's like controlled chaos. The draft process, we're choosing you. The undrafted free agent process, they're choosing us.
It is madness. Thanks, sir. Yep. All right, man. Bye. Because it's a lot of negotiating.
Everybody's getting on their phones, they're calling agents, they're calling kids, trying to lock up spots on our roster.
And just think about our situation,
So that's pretty fun to hear.
Yeah.
That after the draft, the UDFAs, it's Thunderdome.
Yeah, free for all, man. Let's go. Yes, the white gorilla.
You know, I think our staff does a really good job.
The
of putting in
vanilla
work
gorilla.
leading up to undrafted free agency with our coaching staff.
Wow.
That's when your area scouts and your position coaches work together, and we executed really, really well. So when the draft ended, we were able to sign those players to undrafted contracts, and many of those players are going to be in the mix to compete and make our football team.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You look at what we were able to do last year with Jade Walker, who was able to come in undrafted from Texas A&M and ended up playing meaningful snaps for us, and in the end helping us win a game, a really big game. For whatever it is, sometimes kids end up going through the process and don't get drafted, but for us as scouts, like that's probably one of the most passionate and rewarding parts of this job, and you take a little bit of pride when one guy ends up making it.
That's what I'm talking about.
As the spotlight of the draft fades, a new journey begins, filled with fresh opportunity and excitement.
After every draft, I take a moment.
Take a moment, Ryan. Take a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Jay Grizz. When Ben said he wants guys who eat, sleep, shit football, and that's all their life is about, is ball every day, all day, and at least we know these players going to fight to make the team get better. Hell yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did like when he said all that. Like, you know, they love football so much that if you took it away from them, they wouldn't know what to do with themselves. You know, it's like, oh, damn, you want people who are just obsessed. Which, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Office by myself to just appreciate our entire staff. We have an incredible group that make this process really smooth, efficient, and effective.
Draft and seeing this thing play out, like that's the reason we do this job. It's really not even just about us. I mean, it's all about the kids at the end of the day. These guys have dedicated, sacrificed their life. They've had family members that have done the same to get to this point. And at the end of the day, to see a kid smile on his face once he gets drafted and be able to put the C on his helmet is what it's all about for us.
It's very rewarding, especially when, you know, you have players that you've done so much work on or you fought for, and you get to acquire them and watch them grow, you know, and help us win some games.
It just felt like a special place. Reminded me a lot of Iowa, just the people, the culture. It's close to home, Midwest, so everything just kind of fits. It worked out.
I'm so excited. You know, Chicago's on the up. We're coming for it, and you know, I'm excited to be a part of it and a part of that momentum. And this is the best team I could have gotten drafted to.
It's a very exciting time for Chicago Bears.
Yeah. Facts, kiddo.
Yeah.
Facts.
Bears football, getting the type of players that Ben is looking for, that Ryan Poles is looking for, and putting together a good, strong team, a competitive team of players who loves football is our goal, and I think we nailed it.
Good, Xavion. Good route. Do it right every time.
There you go.
We're looking for high-level competitors, guys that if you took football away from, they really don't know what to do with themselves. It's a huge part. They eat it, they sleep it, they breathe it. I think we're able to identify those type of guys, and when you have guys like that, they usually find a way to come out on top.
Oh, yeah.
To be able to combine intelligence, football IQ, and football character with a measure of physicality and relentless play style, you know that they're going to give you everything they got, whatever you ask them to do.
We believe that this will be the most competitive training camp and off-season that we've had. And again, when you bring competition, you usually get the best out of everybody. We'll be able to watch those players. Some of them will start to separate themselves early on. And then when we bring the whole group together, guys will compete for starting spots, backup spots, special team spots.
I really expect some of these young players that we already had in the program to take a huge jump from year 1 to year 2 of this coaching staff.
I'm really encouraged. I think the key part is we're bringing in the right type of players. They love football, they compete, they are passionate about what they do. And if we continue to bring those types of players in here, it's only going to make us better and put us right on the doorstep of where we want to be.
That's the reason why Jalen Johnson will get cut.
Bye-bye, JJ. Nah, we'll give him a chance. He's got to come back, but he's got to prove it. He's got to prove it that he's going to be healthy, stay healthy, and play top game football.
So after watching the whole thing, man, anything or anybody stand out to you in that? Anything that you're excited to watch come season? Or
all of them. All these kids we drafted, I want to see on the field this year.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I want to see them contribute, and I would like to see a repeat of last year's draft class, how they ended up contributing by season's end, all those rookies from last season. I would really like to see that again this year. Go ahead and put Logan at center. Let's see Xavier catch 5-6 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Malik Muhammad, we'll see him on the field, get some ball production out of him, and just to all of them, man. I want to see Vandenberg. I want to see him out there making plays, busting up run plays, and maybe getting to the quarterback a few times. All of them, man. How about you?
Yeah, so after watching that, like the person who I started getting more excited about is Muhammad. I don't know why. Maybe it was just the clips that we saw. What I was like, you know what, man? I don't know if I did enough homework on this guy. Like, this kid looks like he's legit. He was smooth in everything that I've seen. And same, right? Like the rest of these guys, these rookies coming in, I'm excited to see what Roush will do, Jones, Vandenberg, all these guys. I'm excited to see how these UDFAs perform as well, because there's a couple good ones in there too.
Right.
And I don't think I've ever said this before, but I'm excited to watch preseason football this year because I want to see these guys on the field.
Yeah, no doubt. I agree. Man, oh man. That was great, man. Thank you guys so much for showing up. 40 of you and watching right now. Thank you so much for showing up. You guys hit the like on the video. Hit subscribe if you're new. We're going to be live tomorrow night. We just did like an impromptu show tonight because of the premiere of this video that we watched. But tomorrow night we'll be live, and then Sunday we go live mornings on Sundays. Chad in the house. Wedge, take it away.
Yeah, Chad, with the excitement and current success around the Bears, I cannot fathom why the HE double hockey sticks, they don't have this stadium thing locked down. It's not about the money, Chad. It's about the money. Okay? And then Muhammad shut down Ohio State's wide receiver Jeremiah Smith. Yeah. Exciting stuff. Chad, we will be talking offline as well. Received everything. Can't wait to see the breakdown. In case you guys don't know, we teased it at the top of the show. Chad's going to join us in the future here, help us break down some 13 personnel. He's our X's and O's guy, and we get to talk about the Jimmies and the Joes.
I know. I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
I am so excited for that. We will definitely shore that up later on. But Romy, great points. Can we get to 300 subs by the time the season starts? Let's push. Let's push for this one.
Tell your friends. Let's get them there. 300's the first hurdle. On the way to 5, baby. On the way to 5.
That's the goal. That's our first real big milestone we want to get to is the 500 mark. But we'll just keep showing up and doing our shows as we always do. And when it happens, it'll happen. But we think that we're putting out good stuff, something enjoyable that Bears fans could stomach. And we appreciate you guys sticking around for it. So, yes, absolutely. Tell your fellow Bear fans, friends, check us out. We won't let them down. It's a good time. I think we have like one small topic to cover before we get up out of here. What did we say we were going to get to?
Josh Sweat.
There we go. These rumors of Josh Sweat. Wedge.
Let's tease it for tonight. Give you guys something to marinate on overnight for tomorrow. But the rumors out there is that the price tag for Josh Sweat could be a conditional 4th pick that could turn into a 3rd-round pick depending on productions and games played. Marinate on that overnight, boys. We will talk about it in depth tomorrow. And then if there's anybody else out there you'd like to see the Bears sign in free agency before the season, be prepared. That's what we'll talk about tomorrow night.
Absolutely. Yeah. Romy brings up a little bit of a point. Let's see how training camp goes first. The problem with that, though, is he could be gone. He could be off the market by then. So you could wait it out. But if some other team jumps on that deal, then we missed our shot.
Yes.
So it would be a matter of how bad do you want him? You know, what can you see him bring to the team? True says Josh Sweat would be a nice ad, but I don't see it happening. Yeah, you know, I'm leaning towards that too. Our guys, Ryan Poles is probably like, nah, we're gonna roll with what we got. Keep building through the draft. We might need that 3rd-round pick, you know, in upcoming draft next year's. But who knows? Who knows? But yeah. Yeah. Great show tonight. This was great.
Yeah.
Ended up the video like right on time, right at the end of the show. Like perfect. Pardon
To the 37 of you guys that have joined us, make sure to hit like, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to all those who have. Like Ezra was saying before, spread the word. More the merrier for us. Thank you, JT. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for sticking around. We usually go Wednesdays, Sundays during the season. We have a pregame show. We have a postgame show. And then we have a wrap-up show midweek. So we're adding an extra show for the season, the initial reaction show afterwards. So whether you're excited or pissed off, join us after the games during the season.
Yes.
Can't wait till we get there.
Yeah, oh, God, I can't wait. But that's it. With that being said, thank you guys so much for coming out. Until next time, bear down.